I wonder often if there's any relationship between guilt and gold. That the love of money is the root of evil. Because if money becomes the goal, you begin increasingly to confuse it with happiness or with pleasure. Yes, one can take a whole handful of crisp dollar bills and practically water your mouth over them. But this is kind of a person who is confused like a Pavlov dog who salivates on the wrong bell. And one of the reasons that our technology is impeded and prevented from feeding the world properly is the failure of one of our networks. It's an information network, and it's called money. And a very complicated lot of complexes grow up around that. But money and our psychological attitude to money is a major obstacle to a proper development of technology, enabling it to do what it is supposed to do, that is, to save labor and to produce goods, services, and so on adequately. And then, of course, gold was used, because gold was rare, because gold was supposed to have a constant value. Because the amount of gold in the world did not provide an adequate channel for the circulation of goods and services, all great industrial nations went heavily into debt. They created a thing called the national debt, which year by year gets bigger and bigger and bigger to the horror and consternation of old-fashioned Republicans who pay their bills. While it is true, therefore, we should do something about changing the situation, the first thing to understand is money is a circulation of information, and in itself has no value. Gold, of course, has some value. It has some value for industry and some value for dentistry and some value for jewelry. But as a means of exchanging the goods and services of the world, it is as primitive as post horses for carrying the mail. We must recognize then that money is a pure abstraction. Now, I'm not an economist, and I can refer you to the work of those who really are. But any fool can see certain extremely fundamental principles about this whole situation. So I must introduce this with a story which is entirely legendary, indeed quite apocryphal.